And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, turbo one, turbo one. Hey, turbo two, turbo two, turbo two.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and a yard. And they'll go again with Etienne. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Steelers are 2-4 here in the first half of the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Strong. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught by the 6'8 tight end, Zach Gentry. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Off the play fake. Strong. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Jazz are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
On 2nd down, Tua. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very 1st quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
This ball caught by Mechie. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
That's good for 28 yards.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation. and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
ETN up the middle.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 7-7, our score after 1. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Flushed out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Let's go.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball, to understanding what the receiver is running his route, allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Short pass caught by the tight end, Gentry. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A Steeler 1st down and a pickup of 11 yards.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
70 range. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Strong.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Back to throw. Strong. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5.
Operating from the gun. Strong. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Strong. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
19 Tiger, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Tua now on first down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Strong.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Strong. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
First throw now for the backup, Trubisky. And his first throw here is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it's Trubisky. Now he'll escape to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Red
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
111 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Tua now on first down.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2 are going to try and go quickly here. On first down, right back to Etienne.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 33 and a first.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Another tote for Etienne.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Gibson.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The Jags' new kicker for 2023, Brandon McManus, on for the field goal.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Trubisky here going to change the play.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. They go play action. Trubisky
finds Pickens out right.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They've been brilliant, perfect on fourth down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
164 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Etienne once more.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
They'll run with Etienne.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that's complete. Etienne out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
44, ready.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, they certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
The kick by McManus is good. And that's going to tie us at 13.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
Gain on the play, but it leads to fourth down.
Buffalo 18.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Trubisky to throw again.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
2nd and 7 at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
And Trubisky going to change it up.
19 Lions.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Solo left side.
Toss left side for Etienne.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st down, Jaguars.
They run the toss now to Etienne.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
He finds his tight end, Gentry. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Trubisky's throw completed to Mechie.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Sack. Took too long to get rid of it. And quickly, they get to the line. Play action. Now Trubisky. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, 40 yards. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone.
And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
173 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On second down, Etienne once more. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line. Etienne once more.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
A give to Etienne running right.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Tua.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Here's Tua.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Finding room at midfield. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Throwing Tua.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing now is Trubisky.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now it's Trubisky. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Trubisky. He finds Pierce. It's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A gutsy decision there going for it on 4th, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves, and it paid off.
Trubisky to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the